Hi, I'm Robert Begley, day 431 of my video challenge. Today, during the boot camp session that I was co hosting, we talked about this topic of having a guru in your stories. And I think and this point really impressed me when I first heard about it because much of my life I would get up on stage and pretty much brag about everything I've done in life. And as good as that felt for me, I didn't know if my message was being reached or how well it was being reached. And so what I continued that for decades till a few years ago during the world class speaking certification course that I took. The point that Craig Valentine, the teacher, said is that when you make yourself the hero of the story, audiences tend to think of you as special. And therefore, it's going to be hard for them to relate. Oh, yeah, maybe Robert can do that, but there's no way I can. So instead, he twists it around. And his point is when you show your struggle and then you find a guru who kind of helps you in that struggle, and many of my gurus are right here in these books, and it can even be a physical book. That's when people can say, I'm similar. I've gone through something similar. Instead of saying that guy is special, I can never do that, I'm similar to him. And maybe if I put some effort and listen to some of the main points, I'll be able to do that as well. So we call that a guru or hero. I tend to not use the word hero because you do kind of want to be eventually the hero in your own story, and that's not just limited to the speaking world. But it's always good to have heroes as well. Every Tuesday, I record another episode of the Hero Show. And ever since I'm a little boy, I mean, from Spider-Man straight on up through Howard Rourke, I've just always had heroes in my life. But for the purposes of storytelling, though, and there's a critical point, have somebody else who you're in your normal place in life, and something happens, and then somebody comes in to your picture. In fact, this is so universal. Joseph Campbell calls it like the sage. If we look at Star Wars with Luke Skywalker, he has the older guy come in and tell him, and then at first he resists, and then eventually he takes on the challenge. So it's a universal theme, and that's where we are. So have a guru in your story so that you can be similar to your audience and not special. We'll see you tomorrow, Impromptu Friday. Looking forward.